Oh, say does that star...
Go. And the Warriors start out with the ball. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Livingston is out there with Edwards. Then there's Mourning. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Gugliotta in at the four-man position.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Wiggins from outside knocks down the 3-ball.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Livingston. There's a screen, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. We'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Back over to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Rubio. On three-pointer, Wiggins. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Livingston looking for the opening. Down low, got loose, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Edwards over Allen. Edwards can't hit. It's Allen on the wing. Gallinari covering. Higgins outside. Fires the three. Gallinari with the rebound. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good on the three-point shot. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
They set the screen. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And another three for Orlando.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Mourning a screen on Rubio. Here's Livingston. And the turnover again by Golden State. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Orlando Magic. On the wing, Wiggins. There's the three. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Edwards. Off the run. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his third assist on the night. And stolen by Mourning. Edwards passes to Livingston. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for three.
And Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now, here's Rubio. Nothing on the board. Higgins outside. Doherty the screen to the paint. nails the baby hook.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Now Livingston, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Mourning. And it's Wesley in for Sean Livingston. Now, here's Rubio. Here's Buffkin. Pass to Gortat.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Rubio.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wiggins finds Rubio. Gortat with the screen for Rubio. Wiggins inside the line. Gugliotta grabs the board.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Edwards' shot is good.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Rubio against Wesley. Wiggins from outside. The Warriors pull it in.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic.
Rubio looking around. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. The Warriors trail. Wesley with the ball. Still yet to score. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Wiggins. 12 points for him. From outside the arc. Again, Wiggins missing. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his 3-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Right back after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Kuminga. Gill is out there with David Wesley. Then there's Mourning, and it's Gordon in at the small forward. Shot's good by Wesley.
Oh, clean release on Wesley's jumper, showing confidence shooting from mid-range.
Pass to Micic. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mourning's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Buffkin.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. first one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors leading by 3. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Wesley. That 3 off the mark. The Magic shooting around 41% on the night. Wiggins up top, defended by Gordon. Counted. Wiggins has got 14 points for the game.
It's been this way all night for Wiggins. He just scores with ease.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. He's checked in for David Wesley. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gill. Still scoreless. Pass to Kuminga from downtown. And J.J. Hickson pulls it down. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gord's out with a screen on Gordon. Micic, the pass to Allen. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Hit by Kuminga. To the left wing. Takes a 3. And the Warriors miss again.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Gord's out with a screen on Gordon. There's Wiggins, plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wiggins has got 16.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
The Magic with the lead. Gord's out with a screen on Gill. Wiggins outside. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
You see the strength that Wiggins has added over the years. He can take on pretty much anyone at this point.
Edwards, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now Allen. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's a 5-point Magic lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Orlando making some changes. Gordy comes in for Gortat. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Micic. And the Warriors making a change here. Now here's Livingston. For three, Edwards. And it's Orlando's ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Now Allen hasn't made one yet. Here's Doherty. Banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 7.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Edwards. Fires for three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists. Rubio outside. Wiggins outside. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. A shot that time, not on target. Warriors trail by 4. Kuminga dishes to Livingston. Shot from free throw range. But the bounce goes his way.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Wiggins outside. Drills the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 11 points in the quarter.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Livingston for three, Edwards. And the Warriors, another 3.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Gill is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Doherty. Rubio in the corner. Pass to Hickson. Allen kicks to Wiggins. Back to Allen. Another miss by Orlando. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Livingston. He nails it, and we're tied up. Livingston's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Gill. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for Orlando. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Orlando Magic.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're...
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Allen is out there with Ricky Rubio. And there's Hickson. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Doherty in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Gugliotta. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th assist in the game. Rubio outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Gugliotta's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Livingston with it. 6 points for him. For 3, Edwards. And J.J. Hickson pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Allen passes to Wiggins. Rubio outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Allen with the screen for Rubio. The Magic again can't hit.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
They set the pick. Outside Edwards. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Warriors on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Hickson finds Rubio. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And here's Livingston. 6 points for him. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Orlando, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Hickson sets the screen for Rubio. Back to Wiggins to stop the drought. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Livingston. Here's Mourning. Doherty grabs the board. Doherty's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rubio. Out to the right wing. Hickson kicks to Doherty. Allen outside. Pass to Hickson. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mourning's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Edwards. Gallinari on the wing. Mourning with the screen. Shoots. Kept alive. Over Doherty. Nails the baby hook. Mourning's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
They get it again. Hickson. And Hickson throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sideline with every offensive board.
Oh, here's Edwards. And he's got 22.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Magic making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. David Wesley, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Buffkin. Edwards defending. Buffkin with the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Doherty. Doherty's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Wesley. Nailed from three-point land. Wesley's got 5 points so far. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Buffkin. Doherty with the screen on Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. A three, and the Warriors another three.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Rubio outside, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 6 points for him.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another three for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Dixon a screen with the shot. Rubio misses.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
41 seconds left in the third. For three, Edwards connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Here's Rubio. And it's Rubio again missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight.
David Wesley taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
Yeah, and Wesley does whatever is asked of him, a dependable scorer and an effective defender.
And the second free throw, good. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. To end the run. And he sinks the layup.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga out there at Mourning. Then there's Gordon. Then it's David Wesley. And it's Gill in at the two-guard spot. Over to the left wing. With the step back, Bufkin uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, to keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Pass to Wesley. Orton against Mourning. Now Gordon. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Bufkin. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Gortat with a screen on Gill. Bufkin, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Gill, the pass to Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Wiggins. Gortat with a screen on Gordon. And it's Wiggins missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Gill. Here's Wesley. And he's good on the three ball. Wesley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Checked in for the Magic. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Wiggins. The Magic again can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Gill. Back to Edwards. Lets it go with a three. And the Warriors, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Gortat. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wiggins from outside. And again for three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
pass to Buffkin. In the corner, it's Wiggins. No good on the triple. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Edwards for the three. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Micic can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Back to Edwards. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That's a 3-second round. Warriors ball.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. In for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Gill. Now we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Now here's Livingston. Here's Edwards. And did the three. Allen against Edwards. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now Livingston. Here's Gallinari. Takes the shot. And it doesn't go. Now Rubio. Now Wiggins fires. That's off.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
There's the pick. Outside Edwards. No problem with the wide open jam.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Warriors.
and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And here's Rubio after Gallinari made the last three-pointer.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Now, here's Livingston. Nifty move. 6 to shoot. Allen surveying the D. Stolen. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Good! Another from three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Rubio outside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.